Welcome back, softball fans, to another installment of the ISC Pitching Instruction Series. The next couple of videos will feature some great tips and insights from pitching great Brent Stevenson.
Right now we're going to talk about some real basic mechanics. This is primarily for players who maybe have not picked a ball up before and who are tempted to pitch. So these are the concepts that I attempt to teach to my students that are just beginning. It starts with being in the K position. So I do not recommend to people who are starting to pitch, the first thing they do is pick the ball up and throw. Okay, what I believe you should start doing is get in this position, basically the K position, okay? So all I'd be asking you to do is make sure that your left hand, your glove hand, is pointing at the batter, at the catcher, excuse me, and you're in this position, and all you're practicing is letting the ball go from here. So all we're wanting to do is, okay, all we're wanting to get in the K position and do this. The whole purpose of it is to make you as a pitcher get the feel of this mechanic. A mechanic where my right hip, assuming we're right-handed, obviously left-handed you flip it, but if I'm right-handed, this hip is out of the way. This is the mechanic that you're looking for, right hip out of the way. What we don't want is my right hip in the way and I'm having to come around my hip, okay? That's hard on the shoulder and harder on the arm. So the key is getting your hip out of the way. So you can start by learning, this is all you need to do, right here. Once you've got the feel for what it's like, in that your body is basically, I'm pitching this direction, but my body is going to be here, facing third base. Hip out of the way, so I've got this mechanic. Once you've got that feel down of the hip being out of the way and the release here, what I then recommend is you go to a walking motion. Add in the full circle, but walk. Walk, let it go, okay? And why do I recommend the walking? Because the last piece of a pitching action is being on a mound, pushing off correctly with your right leg, using the quad to power off and explode off the mound. Well, if I do all that correctly and get in the wrong position at pitching, then I've wasted everything. So start with 1, 2, 3. Start here. That's the first phase. Hip out the way, nice easy action. Second phase is just walk through the motion. Third phase, then go to the mound, get your feet planted and work on the push off and the explosion. With the whole concept being that when I push off and I explode, my goal is to get back to that position. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so if I've started, I'm at the motion and I'm ready to explode and I explode, I want to get back to this position.
We hope you enjoy and continue to find these videos helpful and valuable in growing new talent in this game we all love.